Well, we're back. I'll tell you what, yesterday was probably the most frustrating day of my life. So, let's get started.
Access granted.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, welcome back, listeners.
Somebody call security.
That yesterday, I went through uh, the most aggravating day of my life yesterday with this. Usually, I have no problem. I just click into Google Chrome and it brings up my YouTube, my introduction screen. I type in what the segment's going to be. I take a screenshot, which basically shows me what I'm going to look like. A grumpy ass old man with a screwed up beard. Well, yesterday it said, let me think how that went. In order for YouTube to access your camera and microphone, click on the little camera in the corner and either allow or deny. Easy, okay? So I click allow, which means it would operate like it did before. I hit done, the little blue button, nothing. Nothing. So I went into the settings, checked everything, went back to that little tiny camera in the corner, clicked access, allow, done, nothing. Every single time. It got to be the point where I was all set to take this thing so I couldn't you can't access YouTube, you can't do an online chat with anybody. So I figured, well, maybe I picked up a virus. So I exited out of Google Chrome, shut everything, did a total virus scan. Nothing. Then I did a malware adware scan. Nothing. I uninstalled and reinstalled Google Chrome because sometimes they do updates. They don't tell you, and the updates screw everything up. Okay? Reinstall Google Chrome. Went into YouTube. Up come my black screen. A little box came up. I'm thinking, cool. Just as I go to type in the header for the segment, up comes that little click in the corner. so that we can access your camera and microphone. I must have done that a dozen times. So I shut everything down. I did a total restart. Up come the screen, little black box come up. Just as I go to type in again. So I click on the little tiny camera in the corner. Drop down screen comes in. Allow access to camera and microphone. Little blue box. Done. Nothing. So I just gave up and walked away. I said the hell with it. I gave up. I walked away. I walked in the evening. I can't remember exactly what time it was. And just as I walked past the desk, I saw myself. I saw the background of these gorgeous curtains.
Hooray!
So I did a news segment. I didn't do two because I was so aggravated. And the news segment for today is going to be a little later on because I have a couple of things. I have some errands I have to run. But nobody can explain it. I even had Dale contact one of his friends who was a real aficionado at this. He's got his own podcast, and he gave me some suggestions. I tried them, nothing. So evidently, from what I figure, it was something on YouTube's end, and they finally fixed it.
Uh-huh.
So we're back on the air, and everything's looking good. So I'll do the second one a little later on. And then from now on, I will do two probably right in a row. And remember, the ones that say news or gripe are the ones without all the stupid sound effects. You know, it'll be just enter and an exit music. The rest of them for you sound effects lovers. Anything that says commentary. Also, another thing I found out, I've been asking people to hit the subscribe button. You have to be on YouTube proper. So in order to see the segment, you have to go into www.youtube.com/WDWL spacebar TV, and then, proceed, and it will bring. And then when you are on YouTube proper, at the bottom, you'll see that little red subscribe box. I wasn't aware of this until I got it explained to me yesterday, that just clicking on my Facebook, that it doesn't bring that up. You have to be on YouTube. So if you're all confused, because I got an email from my good friend, and she said, "Hey, I don't see any of that." That's where it is, Denise. You have to be on YouTube in order to subscribe.
That's it. I'm through.
All right, peoples. Looks like we're back up and running, and like I say, there'll be a news item a little later on, and then tomorrow we'll run them back to back. And remember, news or gripe today. Take care, everybody. And my mouse ain't working. There it goes. Bye-bye.